friends, administrators, teachers, and fellow colleagues. We are here tonight in order to honor those students who have satisfied all the requirements to be inducted to the National Junior Honor Society. Please stand for the flag salute.
Good evening, and welcome to the second annual induction ceremony for the Lyndhurst chapter of the National Junior Honor Society. I am Michael Rizzo, principal of Lincoln School, and it is my pleasure to welcome you here this evening. Much planning and preparation went into creating such an evening like tonight, so there are some people I would like to recognize before we get started with the program. Would all members of the Board of Education please stand and be recognized? Mrs. Tracy Marinelli, Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Jeff Pfeiffer, Interim Assistant Superintendent, and Mr. Dave Capizza, School Business Administrator. Mr. Joseph DeCorso, Principal of Roosevelt School. Ms. Robin Greenwald, Principal of Jefferson School. Mrs. Paula Ellis, National Honor Society Advisor at Lincoln School. Mrs. Shannon Ross and Ms. Lisa Vuno, Advisors at Roosevelt School. Mr. John Billis, Advisor at Jefferson School. And would any other members of the administration and current faculty please stand and be recognized? Our original young lady that was going to sing the national anthem tonight, Ms. Shannon Sequino, could not be with us. She had an audition in New York City for a callback for a play, I believe, so that was pretty amazing. So I want to thank Ms. Norland Witt for standing in for her and singing this song. I'd like to thank Mr. Pat Newman and the Tech Club for all their help. And lastly, Mr. Bob Ellis and Mr. Pete Summers for assisting with all the printing and stuff. Almost a year ago, the Lyndhurst chapter of the National Junior Honor Society inducted its first class. Many of those members have graduated and moved on to high school. The remaining students have been involved in activities to help them maintain their status as members of the National Junior Honor Society, in addition to maintaining high academic standards. Participating in service projects and peer tutoring are the two main focuses of the National Honor Society members. The scholars sitting behind me represent the academic elite of our upper elementary schools. Out of the approximate 400 students enrolled in grades 7 and 8 at Jefferson, Lincoln, and Roosevelt schools, only a select group was eligible to apply for the National Junior Honor Society. There are 42 students seated on stage tonight, 28 current members, and 14 new inductees. These students make up the Lyndhurst chapter of the National Junior Honor Society, which is quite an accomplishment. The students, as well as their parents, caregivers, and teachers, should feel extremely proud of all the accomplishments this group has achieved thus far in their academic careers. Thank you to all of you for raising and teaching such wonderful children. The 14 inductees will now be a part of this national organization. I am looking forward to the continued academic success from these students in the near future. At this time, I would like to recognize all current members of the National Junior Honor Society. Please hold your applause until I name all the students. From Jefferson School, Dante Barino, Colin Kittredge, Brian Maduro, Celine Serta. From Lincoln School, Grecia Aguilar, Zully Arias, Skylar Bancroft, Angela Downey, Joanna Kapaj, Sean Leonard, Suzanne Morozowitz, Kara Mueller, and Audrey Lockett. From Roosevelt School, Gaston Abdelatif, Gabriel Arcantales, Isabella Castanetti, Zain Khan, Eric Mangru, Gabriela Moreira, Caitlin Peterson, Larissa Sales, Gabriela Schnur, Conrad Suara, Frankie Venezia, Reagan Ferschweiler, Mackenzie Kelly, Dorian Powell, and Haley Spaho. Those are the current members of the National Honor Society. Before I turn over the program to the students, I'd like to inform all of you that the best opportunity for you to capture a picture of your child tonight will be when their name is called and they approach the table to my left where they will sign the register book. I've instructed the students to take their time when signing their name. As you will be asked later, please hold all applause until all the students have signed the register and recited the oath. Without any further ado, we will begin our program. Thank you.
Into the National Junior Honor Society, the students must satisfy 4 separate criteria. The 4 criteria are scholarship, service, leadership, and character.
This evening, 4 candles representing each of our 4 criteria of scholarship, service, leadership, and character will be lit. Please hold your applause until the end of the program.
Scholarship is the character, qualities, activity, or attainments of a scholar, one who is an intelligent and well-educated person. The scholars inducted into the National Junior Honor Society this evening have earned the academic distinction of high honors or high honors in order to qualify for membership.
Service to school and community is also a requirement for membership in the National Junior Honor Society.
This evening's inductees serve our school district and community in many different ways that include, but are not limited to, active participation in school plays, band, yearbook, CYO sports, peer tutoring, and can drives, to name just a few.
Leadership is defined as a person who guides or directs a group. This evening's inductees serve as leaders in one or more of their elected capacities as members of the student government, captain of a team sport, president of a club, or by serving as a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout, to name just a few.
Character pertains to moral qualities distinctive to an individual. It is perhaps the single most important quality that defines an inductee of the National Junior Honor Society. Character is perhaps best delineated by showing kindness, being polite, not being hurtful to others, and listening respectfully, not by talking responsibly from one's actions.
The following Jefferson Elementary School students have satisfied the National Junior Honor Society requirements of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Miss Gabriella Bruno. Miss Halamet Ogunlade. Miss Gabriella Scardino.
The following Lincoln Elementary School students have satisfied the National Junior Honor Society requirements of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Abigail Ayala. Julia Brubaker. Katrina Hauser. Majewski. Cheyenne Sharpaletti. The following Roosevelt Elementary School students have satisfied the National Junior Honor Society requirements of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Mariah Beeler Hope. Alyssa Muska. Paul Simicata. Alyssa Engels. Lauren Gold. Anthony Hayes.
At this time, all inductees will recite the National Junior Honor Society oath. Would all inductees please stand and repeat after me? I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. And will maintain and encourage. High standards of scholarship. Service. Leadership. Citizenship. And character. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the second induction class into the Lyndhurst chapter of the National Junior Honor Society.
closest friends, administrators, teachers, and fellow National Junior Honor Society inductees. At this time, I would like to present our guest speaker for this evening, Dr. Tracy Marinelli, Superintendent of Schools.
Good evening and welcome everybody to tonight's presentation and induction. Can we give the students one more round of applause? I'd like to thank all of you and congratulate you, our staff, our caregivers, and our wonderful students here, because we all know how much hard work goes into not only the evening, as Mr. Rizzo said before, but the preparation to get here and to help raise these wonderful students as they continue on their pursuit of excellence. What I did this evening for my speech was I wrote the students a poem. So if you can excuse me for a second, I do like to tilt the podium a little bit because I want to speak to them, because after all, it is their night. I wrote an acrostic poem for you called The Pursuit of Excellence, because this is a milestone in your pursuit of excellence. And you've done so much thus far to achieve great things. But I want to remind you what it takes to continue on this path, because it's not easy to attain and it's even more difficult to keep. Pursuit of excellence. Prepare. There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation and hard work. Understand the importance of involvement. Race ahead. Real achievement comes from racing ahead, especially when no one else sees a path. Set yourself apart from others. Don't fit in. Utilize empathy. See with the eyes of another, hear with the ears of another, and more importantly, feel with the heart of another. Inspire others, because if your actions inspire others to dream more and do more and become more, then you are a true leader. Take pride in how far you have come, and never forget to believe in how far you can go. Embrace diversity, because we are all different. Excellence is not being the best, it is doing your best. Challenge yourself every day to do better and be better, because if you challenge yourself, you will never realize what you can become. Enhance all of your intelligences. Don't be afraid to try new things. Lead with a positive attitude, and always remember that leadership is doing the right thing, especially when no one is watching. Extend your hand and never give up. You need to work hard to get good and work even harder to get great. Care for others, because it is nice to be important, but it is far more important to be nice. Exhibit the principles of morality and ethics, and remind yourself continually that it is okay not to be perfect. Congratulations.
The National Honor Society inductees would like to thank everyone here for supporting this evening. At the conclusion of tonight's ceremony, we would like to invite you to join us for some pastries and light refreshments. Thank you.